Welcome to Ken Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back? Game like the one he had last week.
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Hey, if you don't want to mess with the defensive line, this is how you do it. Attack the perimeter right now. Get it to your fast guy. That is a hard play to stop for a negative play or for 1 yard. This offense knew it. They got on the perimeter, and they got the first down.
Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defense. Way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll try the run. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So Appalachian State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah. He's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they executed it perfectly.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the ground with the counter. Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll try the right side.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Clay. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Trying to punch it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Simpkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds at the 32, and the chunk play has this offense moving. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Under fire. There he goes. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Going for the marker on the ground. Creates a little room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. The defense will convert. Out of bounds he goes at the 40. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Grant. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in, it's Clay. Turning it on. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try to draw even here before the half. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then
it's a running room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Calhoun. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback will keep it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Sharp. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Got it in the middle. It's Dozier. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, App State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he tacks on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. He just missed the target on that. Put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Got to give this defense credit, man. Good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game, but early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. As for better starting field position for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Calhoun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result.
Fires to the big fella.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Calhoun. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. A really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Another. Completion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Dances away to buy time. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got his man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He's going to throw. He wants a big play here late. Catch inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Keeps looking downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. They stop him. More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kidd Brewer Stadium. The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field.
Ready, break. Lasso.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. Got his man all by himself. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Great spot to attack there right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the offense had the look they liked. Tight ends are such matchup problems because of their size and because of their athleticism. And this offense does a nice job moving this guy around, especially in this area of the field.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for a crease to the left. Nice move to keep running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Greer. Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Pulls it in. It's Grant. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dozier. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Dozier. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll move the tight end. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Simpkins. Touchdown, App State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result.
A strike downfield. Breaks into the open.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rudolph. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop him.
There he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some... arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Simpkins. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. After that last completion, it's second down. This time they'll go to the running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on third and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
It's reverse. Turning it on. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Calhoun. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some... Going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying.
How about this? A fake. After the miss on third down. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Unloads quickly. And he's brought down after a nice...
Smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Gets the back. It's Pena. Fights off a defender. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on, snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Offense in an empty set. looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Lofts one high indeed. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Lost to throw again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Gonna take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown, App State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So a crease, nothing.